try to do this in one take. Just want to talk to you all a little bit tonight. So, was hanging out with some friends this past weekend, and one of my friends is easily probably about 75, 80 pounds heavier than I am, and a couple inches shorter than I am, and had tried various ways of losing weight or whatnot, and always gave up. So somehow or other the conversation, I didn't start this conversation. Somehow or other the conversation got onto the topic of weight loss, in particular about his weight loss. And typically, a lot of folks that I've come across, just based on my own progress that I've had or whatever, have asked me for tips or advice or whatever, and it's always been a positive conversation. I'm not a person to be judgmental about anything really, but especially when it comes to weight, because I understand my own struggle of what I've had to deal with. Okay, but here was the problem that I had. So we got to talking about diet and exercise, and his method has always been going to the gym. Now, what going to the gym consisted of: getting on the treadmill, doing elliptical, pushing a couple of dumbbells, something like that. Just a loose routine, just to do it. And what bothered me was I kept talking about nutrition, and that was where the conversation kept just getting derailed. Because every time that I tried to give out some information about nutrition, and it wasn't necessarily about keto, one of my friends, my other friend that was there, kept trying to push the conversation to keto, but it wasn't even about keto. I'm just talking about calories in, calories out, and it was just one excuse after another. Now, I say that to say this. This is the point that I drive home with any of my clients, from training somebody, any people that I talk to that, want some help with losing weight or whatever. You cannot out-train a bad diet. If your diet sucks, you are not going to get optimal results. You may lose some weight, but you're going to run into plateaus, you're going to run into all sorts of issues if your nutrition is not on point. Okay? Does that mean you have to go keto? No. Keto is but one way of eating. There is more than one way to skin a cat. I've never skinned a cat, but there's more than one way to do it apparently. Okay? And that was where the conversation just got frustrating to me. You give all of this good information, and it's just one excuse after another one. It's talking about, are you tracking all your foods? Using Myfitnesspal or whatever. He's like, well, I tracked all of my calories, 1,800 calories a day for a year and didn't lose a pound. And I'm not normally, at that point, the kind of, the rage kind of fills in. And it's like, I don't want to be mean. I say, well, not to be mean, I have to call BS on that. Because here's the deal with that. If you're tracking 1,800 calories, either you're not really tracking your calories correctly, maybe you're, eating something or adding on a sauce, something like that you're not tracking, or you're not tracking appropriate portion size. Are you weighing all your food? Well, no, and that's what's going to get you. A lot of the times, folks, they'll track stuff and they'll go on Myfitnesspal and they'll search for an item, and as kind of a game on themselves, they will pick if they don't know the exact weight or whatever, or the exact macro split of the food they're looking for, they'll pick the smallest one calorie-wise. They say, oh, okay, well, 3 is 3 entries for chicken breast. This one's 100 calories, this one's 160 calories, this one is 200 calories. They pick out the 100 calorie one, because that's what I got. So you have to get your diet under control. They say abs made in the kitchen. That's true. There is hard work outside of that as well. They say 70% diet, 30% exercise. That's all very, very, very true. If you don't have your diet in check, you're not going to get the results that you could possibly get. Now, there are people that have crappy diets and lose a ton of weight. Typically, they end up feeling like crap as well. Like it was a study I saw A guy did a Twinkie diet. It's like a researcher did a Twinkie diet. He ate nothing but Twinkies and lost like 30 pounds. And he said he felt like absolute crap because you're taking in crap eating that way, okay? It's not rocket science, folks. It is not rocket science, okay? Get on a good way of eating. Keto is one good way of eating. There are many other ways you can go about it. Like I say, there are more than one way to skin a cat. I'm not going to say keto is the end-all, be-all. It works great for me. I love it because it's sustainable. I can see myself eating this way for the rest of my life. But if you want to do it a different way, you do it a different way. But the key point is you cannot out-train a bad diet. You cannot out-train a bad diet. You cannot out-train a bad diet. Get that ingrained into your brain. Now, if you get that ingrained into your brain, you will succeed. You get your diet in check, add some exercise. Exercise is just a bonus. Add some exercise that helps you tone up what you're losing. You know, exercise itself is not going to make you lose weight. That's a gray area, but you're not going to get that hot bod with just exercise. You know, exercise plus proper diet will give you exceptional results. And that's all I want to say. Stop making excuses for yourselves. Get out there, find your motivation. You know, I understand it's a battle. Weight loss is a battle with self-control. It's a battle with self-denial. It's a battle with determination, motivation. You know, I understand that struggle. Trust me, I understand that struggle. I've been at this now 3 years. You know, when I lost my initial weight with that crash diet 3 years ago and maintained and then gained weight back, and now so I've been on keto and I've been losing weight from that, I understand the struggle of diet, okay? But you have to get your motivation. Whether it's children that you have that you want to see grow up or that are looking up to you and you want to be that example of good health, whether it is, you know, a dress you want to get into, an outfit you want to get into, whatever that motivation is, find that motivation, use it to fuel your determination to reach the goal. And all you have to do is get your diet in check, know the calories that you need to eat, track your calories appropriately, weigh your food, all right? Get some exercise in as a bonus, and you will succeed. I promise you. If you get your diet truly in check and get some exercise on top of that, you will succeed. If you have any questions about diet or exercise, feel free to ask them down in the comments. And that's where we're going to leave it at today. You know, get motivated, get determined, get out there and crush those goals. And as we always say, eat, lift, and profit. Alright folks, so if you like the content, give the video a thumbs up. Feel free to comment down below. Let's have some conversations. If you want to keep up with my journey and keep up with what I'm doing, subscribe, share the video with some friends. My social media links will be down here somewhere. Right there. Somewhere you'll see my social media links. Engage me on social media. And other than that, let's keep it simple. Eat, lift, profit.